Welcome to This Is Important, a production of iHeartRadio, the show where we only talk about what's the most important, bottom line, critical thing happening on this planet. Today on This Is Important.
Oh, yeah.
Slap that wiener, tap that wiener, tap the rotisserie chicken.
I had it in like a gas station, and it was very bad.
Buckle up.
Scooching.
We're back! What was?
Goofy.
Scoochie.
Whoa.
Goofy.
Was that me saying Goofy? We should get my mom to get on here and say Goofy.
Is that your mom's slogan or catchphrase?
Goofy.
That was him impersonating her.
Goofy. That's what my mom told me after she saw a man blowing another, maybe man. A
Gotcha,
man
bitch.
blowing the man.
Oh my God. Do you know how it works?
No, I was a man that was getting blown, but then I think it was also a man blowing this man underneath the freeway overpass. And we were on one of her walks that she takes every day. I've told you guys this. And then I go, Mom, there's a guy. I was giving her shit about this walk because it was like next to like a dump. And like a literal dump. It smelled like shit. There was like hypodermic needles just strewn about. There was people like doing a drug deal right in front of us. There was homeless guys that knew her by name.
We've established she's had a background in this. Go ahead.
Drugs.
Yeah. And then we see these people blowing this guy underneath the freeway overpass. And I go, Mom, this
that was people. These people blowing this guy, taking turns, lining up.
I don't know if it's a man or a woman. I wasn't sure. I was just ahead. And then this person blowing this guy. Then I go, Mom, there's a person blowing this guy. And she just looks over and goes, Goofy.
Get her done. That story. That's funny.
Yeah.
But where'd she hear that? Or she just made it up?
I don't know. I just think she gets weird and uncomfortable and just things are goofy then.
Yeah.
That's a great way to sum stuff up.
Well,
That
that was
shit
a little
is
goofy,
just
goofy.
I think that maybe that's the way to
Goofy.
just, babe, you want to go get goofy?
Let's go get
Goofy.
goofy.
Go
later.
upstairs and get goofy. And she's
Yeah.
like, what?
Get goofy.
I'm busy.
That way you could say like I would love to fuck you today, but you can't say I'd love to fuck you today in front of the kids. You got to have code.
Right.
You got to have some code words.
Yeah, but you gotta
I
hide it
didn't-
a little.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Oops.
Hey, goofy.
I guess I've been a little goofy.
You want to go butt goofy me?
Yeah.
Why do you think that isn't good enough code word? You want to get, hey, maybe later me and mommy can get goofy. You don't think that would, you think your kids would be like, you're going to go have sex with mommy later? You think your kids?
No, I think they'd want to be like, I'll be goofy with you later.
Oh
And
shit!
you're like, that's illegal. And they go, what?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you got to be like, should we work on the taxes later? You know,
Wouldn't mind working on your taxes. Yeah.
File
something like
that 1080.
Yeah,
Mm,
yeah.
1090?
In your butt?
1099? Yeah, something
Let's
like that.
file it in the butt tonight.
Because of the butt part at the end that you put on there.
Yeah.
I think that kind of doesn't work for the code part.
That would be the tell. Yeah. That'd be the
My
tell.
kid would
Like,
get that.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, how
your
do
kid
you?
would get that?
My kid would get that. They go, wait a second.
Blake's 12-year-old would she get it? I feel like any adult would get it.
Do I make
Yeah,
you horny?
I don't know. I
Blake-
don't know.
Ohio.
Blake, did you add any of that fucking Tourette's girl to the board?
Oh no, no. I need to do.
Rylan?
I need to do a board drop revamp.
Whatever her name is.
I think
and
it's
look.
Rylan.
What's the name of the show?
Look, obviously she has a condition that is not funny. But
Okay, you
The
sound like
things-
Anthony Jeselnik right
Yeah.
now.
hang on, but the things that she says because of her condition
Yes.
are very funny, and how she says them
You
is
can't
even funnier.
you can't be that funny. Like to have Tourette's and you just scream fuck, it can be like kind of
Right.
sad and like
yeah,
scary.
sure, of course.
Oh,
She
she's
is
not just
so
saying
funny.
fuck. Yeah,
She's so funny when she says when she has her Tourette tics.
Yeah.
It's, I mean, she's a
The
comedy
ones
god.
she's the ones she's ticking
Yeah. Oh,
are
when
funny.
she's ticking. Oh, she's
What is it?
fucking
What is the name of the show?
Peace up, A-Town.
Yeah, she has an usher tick.
Yeah.
Come on.
Come on.
Her name is
what?
Balin. Yes,
Is it
Yeah, what's
Balin?
the
Not Braylon. Balin. Okay.
Balin.
Okay.
Which is a fucking cool name, by the way.
Yeah. That's such
people-
a 2020s like modern name.
I mean,
Just remember
Balin Dupree.
Balin Dupree.
What a
Mhm.
fucking sick
That's-
name, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Sick. Out Loud is the show. So it is, yes, it's this, but she has a really good attitude about it. She's a really lovely girl, awesome personality.
Balin out
Yeah.
loud.
She
Yeah.
has Tourette's, and it just so happens to be, a funny version of Tourette's.
The funniest. And by
The
the way, I
funniest.
don't know if this happens to you guys, but if I'm watching a clip, I actually think I watched the first episode, but just watching her on Instagram, I have now just walked around the house saying her ticks. Like I have a tick, and I wonder
Mhm.
if there's any doctors
She's
listening,
giving-
slide into Blake's DMs about this.
Just please, my DMs are open.
Is there anything to like a syndrome where like where it's like contagious? Like if I'm like
Hmm.
borderline,
She's given America Tourette's.
right. If I'm
Yes.
borderline Tourette's, is that why I'm picking up on this? What's happening? Because I keep saying,
Oh.
wind it up.
Oh, Peace up, A-Town.
Yeah. I keep saying peace
Wh-
up, A-Town.
What's the one she
It's
says where
science.
she's like, he's got a wiener, and then she's
It's got a 9-inch wiener. And then she goes, oh no, slap that wiener, tap the rotisserie chicken. I keep saying that. It's unreal. Tap that wiener, tap
she-
the wiener, tap the chicken.
She'll also
Unreal.
say like something like,
My mom has herpes.
no, she's like,
Yeah, crabs.
my father has murdered President Joe Biden. He is buried in the backyard.
Right.
And just will say shit like that. And you're like,
yeah, I'm like,
"Oh,
is that a
no!"
tick? What's
that
happening?
a-
That's pretty
She-
complex tick.
Yeah, huh? Sometimes it's almost like, like I feel like there's been a Murder, She Wrote episode where like the parrot is the one that like tells you that they murdered somebody, where it's like, help, help, he's stabbing me.
Right.
That's kind of a good little twist
Classic.
on it.
Is
I
it?
watch
Is
a
that
lot
good
of
twist?
Murder, She Wrote.
Yeah.
I watch
Is that a
lot.
classic? I don't know if that's a
Yeah.
classic. I
pretty
mean,
classic.
yeah, I guess I don't remember watching a lot of Murder, She Wrote, but
Oh, you got to tap in.
I just watched an episode recently. It's unreal.
Angela.
She just kind of
Lansbury.
like walks around like, oh, guess what? No. And then they're like, what? And then she moves into another room and she goes, you guys, did you see this? And they go,
Dude.
we didn't see that. And then she's like, oh, you should have seen it. It's
the
crazy.
pace of the show is crazy, and because she's not gonna like run.
so the show's kind of bad, but like
No. It's very entertaining.
No, she used to win Emmys like every year for that shit.
Yes.
yeah, but they used to be a little willy-nilly with those Emmys, right?
No,
What do
they're
you
more
mean?
willy nilly now.
Yeah. What are we talking about?
You had to earn this shit. That's how good she is. She doesn't have to
There are
ever.
4 channels.
She never runs. She never jumps. She never bends down. It's just like
She just shoots looks and is like, I'm out of
she
here.
looks. She sits down. She types and she talks.
But I thought the way you guys were just explaining Murder, She Wrote is like, she's like, oh, you didn't see that clue? Well, you should have seen that clue.
Yeah,
she
she
did it
walked-
better than anybody on television.
Yeah,
though.
Okay.
She hypnotizes you with it. It's insane. She's
Because of how slow she talks? Because she's an old woman? Or
you just have to watch it.
yeah, you're right.
You
You're
just
And
right.
by the
to watch
way,
it.
when she was young, she was a fucking babe.
Was she?
Yeah, let's bring up young Angela Lansbury.
Isn't that always crazy? Like when you grow up watching
Ah.
old people and you don't realize they had a whole career as a different thing before. Like,
Yeah, like
I'm gonna come.
I mean, I guess everybody.
Sally Fields. She was hot when she was old. I have a crush on her. She's so hot.
Yeah, Sally Fields, sure. But like, who is somebody?
Wait, where is it? Do we got it in the chat?
Oh, okay.
I want
Ah.
to see some hot Angela Lansbury
Oh,
photos.
okay.
Where-
Yeah,
what do we
I'll try
got?
to- I'll try to drop the little stuff.
Is she in a bathing suit? Is she in a bathing suit?
So, hey, can we chill with these links that are, I mean, how
What?
many letters long does it need to be?
Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my
Oh.
God. Her eyes are a little scary. She's actually kind of frightening looking to me. She kind of looks like a puppet.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know. I'm not
Yeah.
I'm not sold on this. I think she's hotter when she's old, if I'm being honest.
Dude,
What?
Thank God you're being honest.
What, bro?
this isn't going to be another episode of your weird kinks where you're trying to fuck Isaac.
I'm saying this
where-
photo of her in the red blazer, I think is hotter than her with these weird puppet eyes. She
Dude,
looks.
she has the same eyes. Your eyes don't change when you get older.
They
What?
came out a little bit. When she's young, they were like sunken. It's very off.
She kind of looks like somebody who's famous now.
Okay, well check the next photo. The next photo.
Okay.
Now,
That
is this
doesn't-
a little sexier for you, Blake? I'm sorry,
Yeah,
dude.
that's not bad, but I'm still going to this one in the red blazer from.
Dude,
I-
the red blazer, she's in her 70s. And
she looks good.
I mean, she looks
She looks
like
good.
dude, she just looks like she's the assistant
She looks like Barbara Bush.
principal at your high school.
Uh-huh.
That's what she
Well,
looks like.
You know
Maybe
what?
I have a principal kink. I don't know.
Like a guy, you know who, like, do you guys ever watch Just Shoot Me?
Do you have a hot we had a hot vice principal.
Did you guys ever
Yeah.
watch Just Shoot Me?
Yeah.
With David Spade, right?
Oh wait, I found a good one.
Remember like the old guy who owned the magazine?
Yes. Was
Oh,
he
yeah.
hella hot?
He was like a handsome movie star back in the day.
Was he?
You know what I mean? Yeah. Or like Mr. Roper from
That's
I
a
hope
Three's
I hope
Company.
I have the opposite happen. Where like they're like, yeah, Adam Devine. Oh yeah, the hot older man actor. And they're like, he used to
Yeah.
be kind of like a just
Deformed,
regular
yeah.
kind of dumpy looking
Mhm.
Yeah.
little guy. Yeah, you ever see? Yeah,
Mhm.
you ever see the?
Have you ever seen Pitch Perfect 1? His head was a balloon. He
see
looked
the
like a
first-
whoopee cushion.
Yo, this picture you're posting, Blaze?
That's a good one, right?
Talk to me.
That's a hot number. Okay, so I found a hot, and maybe Todd, if we could mark this photo, I'd love to have this on the TII page because this is a hot ditty right
Wait.
here.
Blake,
What?
where she's in her 90s.
Let him go. Let him cook.
She's not in her 90s, dude. This black and white photo where she's sitting in this fur bed.
1890s.
She's got a slit up her skirt. She's showing leg. She's got a look in her eyes.
We're back to slits. We're back to slits.
Well, that is not what you sent.
No, she's got a look in her eyes like she's about to murder your something else.
Murder your
brother.
scrot.
Oh, give me
come on.
a second.
Okay, I
Come
see
on.
what you sent.
You
Okay,
see
yeah,
it?
Yeah,
Come on.
freaking
Yeah.
Angela Lansbury. All
Yeah,
right.
that almost looks like our old house, Adam. She might be in the fire pit.
Is that the old
Mm.
couch?
Yeah,
That
Durs
might be-
puked in that fire pit night
You
one.
did.
Remember
Oh,
how
yeah.
we
That's
had
my boy.
we
That's my
okay,
boy.
so
This is what I do.
That's my boy.
Hired a shop vac or something? There, go ahead.
Blake and I rented a house first when we first moved in. It was season 2 of Workaholics. We finally were moving out of the Workaholics house that we had lived in and for years prior. And then the first season,
Mhm.
we're like, we can afford to rent a dope place. We rented this sick place in the
We
Hollywood
weren't
Hills.
done being roommates yet because
Nope.
we loved each other.
We weren't done. We still needed another year or two. And we rented this sick place, had to pay
Mhm.
cash. It was sketchy. Like
Whoopsie.
literal cash in an envelope. It was weird. Night one, we're like, hey, we got to christen in the new place. And by that, I mean,
Yeah,
just
exactly.
basically Durs comes over and we get fucking blackout drunk.
Yeah.
And
I thought it meant something else.
and then
I
what,
did
Blake fucks Isaac? What or Isaac fucks Blake?
No, christen it by barfing all over the fur rug.
No, I don't fuck him. I don't fuck him.
And then Durs, we have a sunken in fire pit with like
Yeah.
white plush carpet. It was strange. It was
Yeah.
strange.
Right next
like
to a fireplace is very strange. Yeah.
Yes, right next to the fireplace with
Yeah.
like this rock wall next to it, like not like a rock climbing wall. You can't
Yeah,
climb it, but it was like
Someone did
1970s
that.
style.
We tried.
And Durs puked on the white carpet the very first night.
I curled up in there to sleep. That was where I was like, I'll sleep in here.
Yeah.
And I just couldn't make it up to the ledge. Could have puked on the floor. Should have puked on the floor.
yeah, the hardwood.
That's
Would've
my
been
take
better.
back for today. I wish I could take
Uh-huh.
it back.
No, never take it back.
And then I think I went and I rented like a shampoo, carpet
Yeah.
shampooer.
That was kind of you.
That's so cool.
It
Way to
didn't,
take-
didn't quite work, but yeah.
Didn't
but
yeah.
yeah. yeah.
Yes, it never quite looked or smelled the same.
I was like, I think this thing needs water, but it's due back because I only paid for an hour.
Hey, man. But good on you,
man.
brother.
Yeah,
Good on ya.
Yeah.
Good on you,
Those are
mate.
the days. Hey, we got a new LaCroix flavor here. Switching
Wait, hold on.
gears.
This is important. Hold on.
Switching gears
Now,
here.
this is important.
That shit's important.
Wait.
Can you guys see what this says?
What is it? Mojito?
Hold on.
Wow.
What?
Mojito.
Does it have alcohol? Or it's just flavored?
No, but I think you would put some rum in here, though.
Oh, how does it taste? So what?
Yeah.
That's like mint
mad at that.
and coconut?
Yeah, it's got a little minty, not even any coconut. It's just kind of
Yeah,
like
it's
mint and
mojito.
lime.
some lime in the coconut.
Yeah, mojito is mint, cane sugar, and lime. Is that it?
Yeah, so maybe you got to add
And
a little
rum.
sugar, a little rum.
And rum, of course. You got to
Mhm.
have the rum.
Mm.
Does it have rum flavor?
A little rum to warm me tummy.
That's life.
Okay.
No, it's got no
Very good.
sugar in it. It's bubbly water, dude.
Yeah, it's
Well,
water.
That sounds gross.
It's a LaCroix.
Yeah, it's not.
LaCroix.
I don't think I could drink 2 of these in a row.
LaCroix has really fallen off. I feel like you don't see it half as much as you did.
I got shit on by somebody when I did their podcast, and they're like, "Dude, you're drinking LaCroix. You gotta fucking step your game up." And I was like,
Yeah, it's old news.
"Do I?"
What were they on?
Waterloo.
Oh, sure.
Is that what it's
yeah.
called?
Which
Wa-
is
Yeah,
is it
Waterloo.
Is Waterloo from our hometown, Adam, of Waterloo, Iowa? Or
No,
Our
I mean, there's
shared
Waterloos.
hometown.
Well, I'm actually from there, and you have never been.
Fucking water losers.
I was born. I was conceived there, maybe.
No, you weren't.
Well, Marshalltown, maybe.
Yeah, it's different, totally different place.
Eldora.
Yeah, never been. No. It is not. There's a lot of Waterloos. Turns out,
What?
Mhm.
yeah, there's a lot of water.
There's a lot of Concords as well, so
Mm-hmm.
at
Yep.
least 2. But there's only one Waterloo
What do we
that
call
matters.
this? Town name talk.
Yeah,
Waterloo.
yeah, he's getting in the
What else,
weeds
what
with
else, what
with the
else?
name talk.
One.
Well, I'm just showing that I know.
There's a Paris in Texas. Did you know that?
I did know that. There's
Pretty
also there's a few Pittsburghs as well. There's a Pittsburgh where
Oh.
I grew up. There's a Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, as we famously know. There's a lot of really.
There's a Pittsburgh outside of Concord.
yeah, right over the hill. Pittsburgh.
That
That's where
makes
Wienerschnitzel
no
was.
sense.
No,
Wiener
it-
Essential.
Wieners. How do you say it? I remember
My man's brain is Wiener Essential.
No, I remember getting roasted quite a bit about the way I say Wienerschnitzel. How was it said?
Wiener
it's not,
Schnitzel?
it's not Schnitzel.
Is it Snitz?
Schnitz. It's not.
It's, it's
Schnitzel?
Schnitzel.
I say
Schnitzel.
Wienerschnitzel.
No, you say Wiener Schnitzel.
Yeah.
Schnitzel.
You say
Wienerschnitzel. But it's
Yeah.
Wiener
no, Schnitzel.
Wienerschnitzel.
Are you for
Wiener
real,
shit.
Bam?
What is it? What is it?
Wiener Schnitzel.
Schnitzel. That's what I
Yeah.
said.
No, it's not.
Wienerschnitzel.
You say Wiener Schnitzel.
Dude,
I do
That's
not
fine.
say Wienerschnitzel.
Run
Schnitzel.
the back. Run the tape back. Wiener Schnitzel. Whip it out. Prove it.
Blake. So it's from one town over from your town, and you don't.
Pittsburgh. No,
you don't know-
Pittsburgh.
One town over from your hometown,
Yes,
Mhm.
and
yes,
in Pittsburgh,
Concord,
California,
Yes,
and you do not know how to pronounce it, and you've never said it right.
Wienerschnitzel.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Wienerschnitzel.
Well, now you see how you're pulling it back? It's because you're not confident in it. Yeah.
Nah, he's learning.
No. It's one of my favorite fast food restaurants, and
What do you
yeah,
get
I
when you
love it.
go? Chili dog? Was that what
chili
they got?
cheese
Air.
fries. And I used to get the Western dog, but
What'd you say, Adam?
He said air. He's being silly. The Western dog, but they changed the recipe a little bit with the Western dog, and
Oh, how dare they?
And
Yeah.
let me guess, when you go there, you make sure to take a lot of
Get a
photos,
salad.
post about it,
Yeah.
be like, oh, I'm here
I mean,
at the
I
Schnitz.
do love it, and I would shout it out all day. Also,
Mm-hmm.
the one in Burbank actually serves beer, which is pretty freaking cool.
Yeah,
'Cause-
that is cool. And are they all A-frame buildings, right?
Not all of them, but the good ones are. They are shaped like a steeple.
Mhm.
You know, It's really cool.
Now it's a hot dog stand. Pretty gross, pretty disgusting, not good.
No, I love it.
A true gut bomb.
Yeah, true gut bomb.
I love it. I think it's delicious.
I actually auditioned. Do you remember that show that was like Studio 60 or it was something like that.
Yeah, on the Sunset Strip.
Yeah, on the Sunset Strip. So I had an audition for that show, and that was the first time I ever had an audition for like a real TV show. And that's when NBC was in Burbank. Directly across the street was that Wienerschnitzel. And I went there.
You did not go before.
Ate lunch there before. Dude, great ass! My ass was puckering. It was like the shit was like. Yeah. It didn't go well, dude. They were like asking me. They were like, yeah, okay, let's have fun. Play with it. Let's have fun with it. I was like, I can't play with it. I gotta go.
Like, you sure?
I do love that Adam was like, and then I'm gonna drop into the jazz splits. I can't do the splits. If I do the splits, I'm gonna fucking shit my pants.
They're like, and we're looking at your resume. It says you are a groundling. You're very good at improv. Can you just play with the lines a little bit?
I can't think of anything else right now.
I'm good.
Here it says you can touch your toes while standing. Can you?
I'm good.
Is that not?
Do they do cheese fries there? Is that their thing?
They do chili cheese fries.
Dude, they do every bad choice that like any fast food place has ever made. Wienerschnitzel has decided to do them all. They're like, we're going to do all the gross shit that you don't want to have done to your fries or your hot dog. And we're going to do all of it.
Adam, to that point, how does it stay open? How does it flourish?
Because he's
Dude, I don't know.
Teenagers?
Yeah, I think people with bad.
No. Every time you go in there, it's always
the
like
saddest,
church
oldest people.
It's always people over.
It's an entire bus of church group.
It's people over 60. And then me and my boys.
Over 60,000 BMI or whatever.
Wegovy candidates.
Yeah.
No. No, bro.
That's my last one. Everyone there's like, this is my last one.
This is my last one.
These are men who have been through the world. They've tried everything.
I better not see you back here, buddy.
Men who have made bad choices and they continue to make bad choices.
No. They've tried meals from around the world and they keep coming back to the best meal, and it's Wienerschnitzel, which is such a good place.
Dude, it's not.
I'm not a fan of the chili style that they do there. Like, I don't like
no
that
bean.
style.
It's no
chili.
bean chili.
Yeah.
It's
like
no bean
Tommy's
chili.
hamburgers. I remember getting taken there when I moved to LA.
That's gross.
You guys are crazy.
And people are like, this is official. Like, now you're from LA. And I took a bite and I was
Diarrhea. For me.
Yeah,
diarrhea.
I mean,
you guys are crazy. You guys are crazy.
Maybe.
I'm revoking your man card right now because you guys do not like good fast food.
See, Adam, people with low teeth think there's man cards.
Yeah, dude, it doesn't even exist.
People with high T knows there isn't one because I'd have it.
Bull crap, dude. If there's, I don't know what Isaac gave me then.
I think I wrote something once where someone carried around a literal man card.
Yeah, remember that because that's really good.
And someone's like, I don't think those exist. And I go, they don't. This person made it for themselves is the joke.
It's an official Spike TV man card.
And they were like, I don't get it. And I go, well, don't buy it then, I guess.
Dang. Oh, man. You guys are tripping.
It's really funny, but okay.
Wienerschnitzel does make like cod dogs, like fish stick dogs. And I'm like, I will say that's going a little far.
See, and you're making my point.
No. They do have some items that are questionable.
So maybe we make a list of the worst fast food places. That's disgusting.
Here we go.
Okay.
And at the top, do we say the top is the worst?
And Wienerschnitzel is number one for me. Wienerschnitzel.
No.
Yoshinoya.
I'm sorry, dude. It ain't it for me. It ain't it.
The cause of diarrhea.
No.
For me.
So Adam, you've made your point very clear.
Yeah.
So Blake,
yeah.
What's worse than Wienerschnitzel? Just so we know where you're coming from.
The worst fast food restaurant. I mean, I'm not a big.
I know what it is. But I actually had the worst fast food experience I've ever had. I had with Blake. Do you remember? It was
yes,
unreal.
but I think it was I think that was a rare case.
I agree.
If I'm
but
thinking about
was
what I'm thinking about,
Popeyes.
was it on? Popeyes on Hollywood.
We had a Popeyes incident.
Yeah,
it was.
I'll
was
never
not-
forget
Popeyes, I would say 80% of all Popeyes are the worst. And then, but unless it's a Popeyes,
If you can find you a good Popeyes,
dude,
No,
it's just,
I know one.
It's just in the South. In the South,
chill.
that's where they're good.
There's one in Burbank that
Anywhere outside of the South,
Yeah.
there's a Burbank location that is
Pops?
cracking. It's
Okay.
cracking.
Yeah.
this is an unpopular choice, but I'll say Jack in the Box. I think it's fucking gross. I've never had a good experience.
You know what? I'm not a Jack guy. It's a little.
I agree. I used to eat so much of that shit, but it is. Oh, Del Taco.
No, Del Taco's flamethrower.
No, Del Taco's good, dude. Del Taco's good.
Del Taco's whack.
What?
missed.
It just was.
Del Taco's
It was just
zero
was
flavor.
rated best fast food.
Oh yeah,
It's
they
science.
take pride.
By who? This dick?
What? What?
Del Taco has no
Oh.
flavor. Every time I go there, I'm like, why am I chewing on this paper? Oh,
You
wait.
add sauce.
This is the meal. You add sauce.
So, So
You add sauce.
I'm gonna add sauce. You come here.
July 26th of last year.
I wish you would. I wish you would.
July 26th of last year in the
Uh-huh.
KTLA. That is
Okay.
Los Angeles local news. Chick-fil-A has been dethroned as America's favorite fast food chain, according to a
Mhm.
recent fast food poll conducted by USA Today.
Mm-hmm.
The popular chain, known for its chicken sandwiches, waffle fries, mac and cheese, has been bumped to third on the list. Number one, Del Taco. Number two, it's a questionable list. Number two is KFC.
No.
I haven't been in a long
Stop.
time.
Three
I
is
haven't been in a
Chick-fil-A.
long-
4 is In-N-Out. At
This
5
list
is
is already
Hardee's.
whack.
Yeah,
This list is already sorry.
Well, this list is LA
Yeah.
specific, obviously, because
LA
no, it's
people
a USA
like-
Today poll.
but Del Taco's not anywhere except California, I believe.
No. It's nationwide now.
Mm-hmm. And we don't have Hardee's though.
Del
But
Taco
hold
is
up, hold up.
nationwide. Hold up.
Hold
Everyone who likes Del
That's a
Taco
huge bitch.
Uh-huh.
is sorry.
No,
Like-
grew up They grew
It's-
up liking Del
Yeah,
Taco.
these are the people who think that In-N-Out fries are good.
You're crazy.
And you're like,
Del Taco fries
Whatever.
are very good.
the fact that they have
Yes.
fries is blasphemy.
Is cool. No, that's cool, dude. You're tripping.
No, oh yeah. What else did they have? Fucking like sourdough fucking dumplings? What are we talking about here?
Go off. Go off, King. Dude, keep
I don't
cooking.
know.
Keep cooking.
Okay, so this Blake, I hate your
So Blake,
vernacular,
what's
dude.
the worst one? Keep cooking. What's the worst?
Keep
What's the worst
cooking.
one?
He just becomes like a sassy fucking Gen Zer. Keep cooking, yes, queen. Yes. It's fire.
We love it.
Sorry, bro. I'm sorry. My
Wait,
least favorite.
Least or least, either one.
Least favorite. My least favorite. I don't love Burger King, dude.
Of course not. This is fine. You can say these things.
But
I mean, I like Burger King. I like the char broiled.
When's the last time you had it though?
dude, I haven't been to a lot of these
Yeah.
places in years, so I don't know
Years.
if they've changed their.
It
cooking
seems like Del
styles.
Taco must have changed because I remember it just being like decent fast food.
Mm-hmm.
Like you get the chicken taco and it was better than Taco Bell.
This is
And
the
you're like,
thing
okay.
with fast food restaurants. They're all not great, but if you know your order, you find your items,
Mhm.
you can go. Like
Mhm.
Burger King, that's the one place where I'm not sure what I get. If I go to Jack in the Box, which I'm not a huge fan of, I
Mhm.
like their egg rolls and I like their monster tacos.
The
Those are-
tacos from Jack and the Crack,
They're fucking wild, dude.
The worst.
they're life change. When you're 22, they're game changers because you're like, well,
They're wild. They have a slice of cheese in them.
Oh no, I always thought they were garbage.
They're so bad, they're good. That's what makes them good.
Interesting. I forgot. Did I talk about how I went to Applebee's the other day on the way back from Oregon driving?
I don't know if you did. You didn't hit Anderson's Pea Soup? Disappointed.
Cruised by. Disappointed. Cruised right by that. But took the fam to Applebee's.
Okay.
You guys.
What? What?
Yeah.
It's not even bad. It's
What?
like
Disappointed.
gross. It's like gross.
Well,
What?
yeah. Well, what sucks is you used to eat good in the neighborhood, and now I feel Chili's with their fun jingles have really taken over
And
the
good for
fast
Chili's.
casual space.
Chili's
Because
for life.
oh, dude, the Chili's is legit.
Oh, Chili's. It's
Legit.
Hound Town.
Yeah.
Oh
baby.
yeah, dude. And and Applebee's had them in the 90s. I feel like you were fucking. You go to the Applebee's, baby.
It was a real bummer.
A
'Cause
lot
I'm
of places
This
have
is what
slipped.
people are eating. A lot of places.
Well, and also,
dude,
like,
it
Chili's-
was gnarly.
What'd you
Chili-
get?
I mean,
I
I
need to
got
know the order.
I got their like the prime rib whatever sandwich, like the what do they call
Ugh.
that? Where you dip it in the horseradish? What do they call that?
Man,
Oh,
we don't know.
what do they
Beef
call
dip.
that?
Yeah.
Beef dip. A
The beef dip. I got the beef dip, and then I got like some boneless wings to like kick it off.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Shit
damn.
was
Oh
shit
my
was
And this
good.
is just with your
But, like,
like
and
little
you
kids
know me.
and
Yeah,
your
yeah.
wife, and you get boneless wings to kick it off. I love you, Durs. You're the best.
What else would I get? My kids love boneless wings.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
kicking it off.
But here's what
Yeah.
here's where I thought I was gonna be
Do
fun.
you say,
and
kids, what do you want to kick it off with?
I go, we're kicking it off, kids. And here's how we're kicking it. But here's how I try to kick it off further.
you
I thought I
kick
was
it?
like the fun dad.
Mhm.
I ordered what is essentially like a Shirley Temple, but they add Pop Rocks to
The cause
it.
of diarrhea.
Oh my god.
Damn, son.
So I got a 7-year-old, 11-year-old. I think they're gonna be like, whoa. 11-year-old instantly goes, that's disgusting. 7-year-old sees it and he goes, what are those things? I go, it's candy. And he's like, that's gross. And I'm like, okay.
Well, I mean, I kind of am questioning your children right
Yeah.
now.
I
Like,
tried it. It tastes normal. But the fact that they're like, let's put Pop Rocks into a Shirley Temple,
That
dude.
sounds dope to me, dude. I don't know why.
I know, but it ended up being real diabetes. Like
Diabetes.
diabetes. It just was like, am I drinking this for real right
Do you know
now?
who?
You guys had this on a menu for real?
There's a guy that I, for whatever reason, my algorithm is like, you're gonna like this, and I don't. But I watch like 80 videos.
The guy with
so
the
you-
big dick?
so you loved it.
What?
Yeah, the video of Isaac fucking Blake.
That doesn't exist. You did not record it.
No, the like my life as a soda addict guy,
Huh.
and
I'm
he's just like
intrigued.
he has a garage
Nope.
floor to ceiling of sodas, and he crushes 100 cans of soda a day and maybe more.
Oh, that's not good.
And he's but it's all like zeros and like no sugar. And,
Your boobs are huge.
but you're like, this guy's
Doesn't
gonna
matter.
fucking die.
Yeah.
He's gonna die, dude. That's
Yeah.
too much.
That's chemical overload.
You think that's too much, Adam?
I do.
That's too much. Yeah, that's a lot.
That's chemical overload. Whatever is the zero about it.
Even if there's no sugar, yeah, the replacement sweetener is gonna do worse.
Well, even if it was full, I mean, both ways, if you have too much of one thing, you know,
Right.
whether it's 60 cups of coffee or a bunch of ZQuil
Mhm.
every night, or if you,
Yeah,
Sure.
unless it's Circle,
Look at-
it's too much.
Yeah. you
Unless
can-
it's 100 cups of Circle, it's too much.
Yeah, that's fine. Which I'm hooked, by the way, Adam. I'm in now.
yeah, you've been sipping on your Circle.
I have, dude.
Good, dude.
At night, Daddy sips his circle at night.
Mm. Oh, don't touch Daddy's Circle. That's Daddy's.
It's a mojito flavor.
My neighbor's having some work done on his house, and the guy who's doing the work, as a sweet man, he's always like very friendly. He's very nice to us when we have Bo out in the backyard or whatever, and you know, and he's like, "Hey, so your commercial, we saw your commercial, and I have a 9-year-old," and I said, "Oh, I know that guy," and your Circle water bottle commercial came on. And my son was like, "Oh, I want a water bottle." So I went out and bought him one. He loves it. He's the coolest kid at school because I got him this Circle water bottle, and then I hooked him up with like 100 flavors, dude.
Oh
Nice.
shit!
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I love this power because for whatever reason,
It's not power. It's a privilege.
yeah, the privilege.
This
It's
is power.
to have a privilege is a power. It's
Is
a superpower, dude.
Do you want to see your kid again?
No, because I'm making dads look so fucking good, dude. Like McBride and his kids, his kids love it. So I've hooked them up with a bunch. And Blake's daughter, she was like, "Thank you so much for."
They're kissing the ring.
They love it, dude.
You're
They
like the
love
Godfather,
circle.
dude. You're like the Godfather.
She was like,
I'm like, what was it when our age? Like now these kids like fucking
Pop Rocks.
water bottles, like, which is bizarre to me. But what was our shit?
Squeeze It's.
firecrackers. Those firecrackers.
Yeah, it was like
Squeeze-Its.
throwing stars and firecrackers. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Capri Suns.
Yeah, here's a katana. Go, grappling hooks.
Yeah, it was.
You're saying what liquids did we consume? Or
It must have been like Squeeze-Its where you twist off the top and you
Squeeze It's were off the chain.
and
More-
Surge
Cancer.
energy.
Yeah, Capri Suns, Squeeze It's, High Seas.
Capri Suns. Yeah.
I mean, Ecto Cooler is the king of all, right?
Oh, fucking Ecto Cooler, bubble baby.
Yeah, the Ecto Cooler High C was off the fucking chain, bro. Fucking kidding me?
And so and right now, I just want to get this clear. Right now, we're talking about what liquids, what beverages were
Could you
given
lure
to us by
children?
grown-ups back in the, what was the best beverage to be given to by a strange grown-up back in the day? Who potentially was in the commercial?
Well, no, that's a little
Yes.
niche. That's a little
Yes.
niche. I was just saying because these kids love Circle water bottles.
Yeah.
I'm like, did we have anything like that? That was like it's almost like a status flex, but like it wasn't
mean,
really. There was no
bottled
just-
anything. You just drank water from a water fountain.
or a
Like,
hose.
Yeah.
Trapper
hose.
keepers, I
Damn.
think, were a thing.
Yeah, Trapper Keepers were a flex.
Scratch and sniff stickers.
Well, I remember like my parents, they like, I don't know if they couldn't afford Sunny D or what the fucking hang up was with this Sunny D, but I remember always asking for Sunny D. And then it'd be mom would come home after, grocery shopping and it'd be some knockoff Sunny D.
Right.
What?
And you're like, this isn't what I want. And she's like, it's the same thing. And I'm like,
Right.
Mom, it's not the same thing because we're having a sleepover. I wanted the Sunny D in the fridge so I could be like, you guys want some Sunny D or some purple stuff? And we all go, we got to have the Sunny D.
Oh, God, have the
It's literally the commercial. You were literally trying to.
Yeah, I just wanted to do the commercial.
Where you're like purple stuff, fucking OJ.
Sean William Scott was in that commercial.
Really?
Whoa.
I'm almost positive.
not even surprised a little bit.
Yeah, that's a legendary commercial. The Sunny D commercial.
Yeah, Sean William Scott. Yeah, Sunny Delight commercial. Yes.
And what was the deal with Sunny Delight? Because it wasn't orange juice. What was it, like sugar?
It was an orange juice substitute that was actually just worse for you.
Worse than orange juice, yeah. But delicious, dude.
It was like how they had margarine for a while. They're like, margarine's better than you for butter. And then it turned out margarine was actually horrible for you and butter's good for you.
I still fuck up some margarine.
Yeah.
But
Where do you even find margarine?
What about
well, I don't. I use I can't believe it's not butter.
That's what I do. Is that
So
Yeah, that's margarine, right?
yeah, it has to be.
So you do find it.
that's bad for you?
Well, for sure, Blake.
Yeah, it's not good for you.
Yeah.
Really? Oh,
Oops.
no.
You were so dumb. But also, dude,
I've been eating a lot of that.
Did you guys grow up?
who cares? Who gives a shit? Everything's bad for you.
Did your families use frozen orange juice?
Oh yeah.
Oh, and that's like from the 70s, right?
Is it? Well, no. 80s, 90s.
Like you would have to crack it open and like pour water in and like mix
Yeah.
it yourself.
Yeah.
That was just life was just hard as fuck.
It came in a cardboard
Life was so hard, dude.
can.
Yeah.
You had to like
But you can't even find that anymore.
Does that not exist?
it has to.
Maybe at like a Costco you could get it, but I don't see it in my grocer's freezer.
Are you sure? You got to really look for it. It's in the
I feel like that has to still exist. Why
still
wouldn't
got
it? It's just concentrated.
But are people doing it?
Yeah, I would assume.
No, well, maybe if you're making like a punch, like a party drink.
Yeah, because I remember
you're inventing scenarios where regular orange juice still works.
Dude, I remember you would crack it open, then you'd take a spoon to it, and then you're like, "This is fucking concentrated. This is delicious."
You just had to mash it down.
Wait, you'd eat it like a treat? Oh, that's genius. I want to do that tonight.
Absolutely, you would eat it like a treat. Yeah, absolutely, you'd eat it like a treat.
I bet it's so good. I bet that's so good.
Go to Wienerschnitzel, go home, crack open a can of frozen OJ.
I'm going to have diabetes. I'm going to have diabetes real quick. Holy moly.
Diabetes.
I got to chill.
Diabetes.
I'm going to get that Wilford Brimley.
Yeah, so for whatever reason, these kids, they like water bottles now. I think maybe because all of their moms are like addicted to having Stanley cups or like you're allowed to bring water bottles into school. I feel like if you were to try to bring a water bottle into school, that's a 100% you can't bring that into fucking school when we were kids. Like they're not going to allow you to just have your own drink.
I remember when they started to let us do that, and me and my buddy John, we started making Kool-Aid in the back of the class. We would bring, because you could only fill it with water, and then we would just like dump the Kool-Aid packs into it. And we would fuck up and get the ones without the sugar by accident, I remember.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's fucked up.
Because you had to add sugar. I mean, dude, life was hard back then. I don't know if you heard about the orange juice.
Super sour. That shit.
Yeah, life was hard.
That shit was super sour, though. It was like it was like sour powder. We used to remember they'd like come in that
soup or sour.
Super sour. Remember they'd come in the
soup,
the plastic like grenades, and then we would shake them really hard, and then you'd open them and then inhale the like fumes of the Kool-Aid. Woo, boy! This is when I need Kyle here. Kyle used to fucking
dude. Are you on X? Are you on X?
Kyle used to huff that shit, bro.
Do you remember
people went from doing that to going straight to X?
You remember the kids that would snort pixie sticks?
Oh yeah, I was one of them
for sure.
You were?
You did it?
Oh yeah, for days, dude. I'd be taking fat lines.
Okay.
It didn't transfer. I don't do coke, so it was like.
Yeah, I guess probably like if you do that as a kid, you're less likely to do coke later because you're like, it fucking
I got it out of my
shit out of my.
I've already lived that life. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got it out of my system. I was snorting so much pixie dust that I'm cool now.
Well, I didn't do that, but I definitely would with a mechanical pencil would put all the lead out.
Freaking see ya.
I'm injecting myself
all day.
Yeah.
All day.
And I'll admit it, I don't even do heroin. So you're right. You got to start them young.
Sounds like you did.
Well, there's always time.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the fuck is wrong with kids where they're just like shooting up the lead pencils?
Dude.
If there was one drug that you don't do, well, none of us are drug guys. So like,
luckily,
which drug would we, if we're going to pick a drug and you got to ride this with this drug, which drug are you going to get on board with? And it can't even be cocaine because I feel like cocaine is like
doesn't count.
It doesn't count. People do cocaine.
Why doesn't it count?
Yeah, it's just I think it's like people. It's like socially acceptable. I mean, it isn't.
So this has to be something I don't even know what
it isn't, but it has to be like you're like abusing ketamine or some shit, or you're like.
Yeah. Okay.
Hold on. I'm studying it. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Am I overseas?
I'm okay. Hang on. I'm abusing ketamine. Okay. Yeah.
What are those sticks they like chew in like the Middle East? There's like these sticks that they chew.
That's not drugs though. My buddy used to bring those home from France. He was like a French kid. And they just chew on a stick.
I thought it was drug.
It's like a licorice tasting thing.
Remember how Isaac says France? France.
That's a very OC pronunciation.
I went there once. Chill. Del Taco.
I don't know. I guess I would go like ayahuasca. Like just do that all the time.
Over and over and over again?
But you can't do ayahuasca. I'm talking this is habitual. You're constantly doing this.
What would you do, Adam? Just so we understand
heroin.
What you're talking about.
I mean, No, I wouldn't do heroin. I would do some version of speed.
Water trash.
Okay.
So meth, essentially.
You would do
Essentially.
meth.
Yeah, but
And
I would
what
do
is-
it. But where they didn't used to call it
Fine.
meth. They would call it ice. They had a cooler name for
Blue
it back.
Dream.
Blue ice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, so the premise of this question is like,
Mhm.
how do you want to die?
No, he's just asking, will we do?
You're saying like,
Fucking-
what lifestyle do you want?
Yeah, what kind of lifestyle?
meth. I mean, meth. You're like, it's go time, as opposed to
No, LSD.
that's what you want to be on, just running
Yeah.
around butt naked in the
Yeah.
freeway.
Yeah, just like tie the bandana, have a bunch of LSD like on my forehead, and just fucking going for it.
And
Is
but
that
what
how
do
it gets
you-
absorbed on your skin? Your
You
forehead?
can.
Yeah. Well, that's like in that movie SLC Punk, where he has all the sheets of acid in his pants pockets, and then he's running through the yard, and the sprinkler goes off,
see ya.
and it hits him in the crotch. And then
This is
he's
Matthew
just-
Lillard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Great film.
What a god.
great film.
I should rewatch that. That's a
No flowers. No flowers. What a god.
Don't give him,
no, not at all. Not even close.
dude. Matthew Lillard is the best, and the fact that he's not.
He just got cast in something.
I mean, okay, good. The fact that he's not he's not one of those guys that some huge director has tapped to just bring back. You know how Tarantino would always do that, like some actor
Yeah.
that you're like, oh, whatever happened to them? And then he
Mhm.
brings them back, and then they're as good, if not better, than you've ever seen them.
Right.
And Matthew Lillard is so fucking talented and
he's
such a
great.
specific character.
Yeah.
Like he's so good. I was like,
Yeah.
this guy's a superstar. And then
You think he's going to star in Tarantino's next movie?
I hope so. Or if
that'd be
not, maybe
rad.
we can get him in something that we do.
Now we're talking.
They're saying that he is cast in the new Daredevil show.
Fuck yes.
So that's exciting because that show is fucking
Yeah.
cool.
All right. Well, good. Good.
He's still Shaggy. I believe he's still Shaggy. I think I was watching Scooby the other day, and he still voices Shaggy.
Oh, well, great.
Which
he
is,
fucking nails it.
I mean, he's
Yeah.
been doing that for a long time, maybe longer than Casey Kasem.
Oh, wow. I forgot that he's Shaggy. That's so cool.
Okay. Paul Walter Hauser, I ran into him. Very talented actor, very funny guy. He's going to place Chris Farley in the Chris Farley biopic,
That's right.
Um,
That's right.
which is fucking awesome.
Mhm.
He has a tattoo that says short
Burger King.
and no, it says short and Farley and Stern and then like four
As
more
in
names.
Daniel Stern.
Exactly, dude. And he
Wow.
goes, this is, and when I read it, I'm so glad that I thought Daniel Stern and not
Yeah.
Howard Stern, because he
Yeah.
goes, well, it's Daniel Stern, not Howard. Oh yeah, and he says Varney on his arm. And
Whoa,
I'm like,
Ernest?
best Ernest,
Wow.
Jim Varney,
Wow.
and he goes, it's Daniel Stern, not Howard, and I go, weirdly, I'm so happy that I was thinking, I was thinking
So-
Daniel Stern.
So he has great comedic taste.
Great
because,
taste.
Like,
You know
great
what's
taste,
crazy?
dude. Classic.
on my penis, I have tattooed Paul Walter. But it was going to be Paul Walter Hauser, but
you ran out of room?
Yeah.
Could you go down the other side?
You could have wrapped it around, dude. You could have
Yeah.
looped it around a few times. No, you still ran out of.
the guy said he couldn't. The guy said,
Really?
I can't. He
wouldn't
said,
fit?
he
Huh.
goes,
It's
I
science.
can't figure it out. And I go, that's all right. And so he only charged me per letter instead.
That's too bad.
But it's,
Dude, the fact that you're being real stingy with these points.
Yes,
This is
points!
one of my favorite bits in a minute.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
yeah, he just,
Come on. Normally, I'm not advocating for
Oh.
Durst to get more points because on tour you were throwing those out there pretty.
I'm sorry, man.
well, he's loose, fast and loose.
He's loose, fast and loose.
I'm sorry, man. I'm just
So those are his,
sometimes I'm just listening.
so sorry, one more time. It is,
I don't remember them all. I maybe Isaac remembers a few more of them because Isaac was with me.
was there like
Farley,
more than 7?
Short.
No, there was like there was 6 or 7. Yeah, maybe there was.
Wow.
Farley, Short, Stern, Varney.
Varney,
Herman?
Sandler,
Carrie?
maybe.
Herman?
Yeah, Carrie. Carrie was, I believe.
Carrie?
Okay.
Strug?
Rudd?
Maybe Sandler.
Rudd?
Mulligan?
Rudd?
Yeah,
Rogan? Joe?
yeah, it's very nowadays. Bamford, Maria, Taro.
She saw a comedy special come out the other day. I watched it.
Hey, Adam, guess what? That's for you, brother.
Bamford.
Thanks, Doug.
Bamford. She's hella funny. She is hella funny.
She is.
Super funny. Super funny.
That's a legend
Hey.
right there.
Yeah.
She's just like...
She just had a Hulu special come out. You should check it out. Here.
Isaac. Todd looked it up. It's Short, Stern, Farley, Varney, Carey, and Williams. Yes,
Mhm.
for Robin.
Serena.
Yes, points.
Sick. Hey, okay. There you go.
Yeah, for Serena. Yeah, points. But a fucking pretty sick list.
For Treat Williams.
Yeah, that's great.
Who's on your list? Who's on your? Let's just do
Isaac.
5. Isaac, that's
hard.
pretty funny. Give Isaac some points.
What did he write?
Yes,
He said
points.
Drew Carey. And by the way, I'm not no shots fired against Drew Carey. Very funny guy, but
Yeah.
if it's Carey, there's one Carey.
Yeah.
Jim.
It's Jim. It's Jimothy.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean,
It's my friend Jimothy Carey.
Who are your 5?
what do you do? Like, of all, it's hard because, like, I feel like there's new people that are really funny, but
It would be
Who's new that you would tattoo on your arm?
it'd be
I
Farley,
want to get in.
Carey, Murphy, Sandler,
Not doing Murphy.
Williams,
Serena.
That's pretty good.
Serena.
I mean,
Venus or Serena? Okay, good.
so you're leaving out Mike Myers.
I got Moranis, Candy, Fox, Murray, and who
Candace.
else?
Who's Candace?
Candy.
John
Candy.
Candy.
John
Candy.
Candy.
So sorry.
Moranis, Rick Moranis,
Moranis,
That's a wild.
Candy,
Candy,
John, Fox, Jamie, Murray,
Jamie.
Bill, and then
Yeah, you're much older than us. I'm now seeing that you're much older than us.
Dude, what about like
who-
freaking Will Ferrell?
And you're gonna have your turn, Blake. So then
Yeah.
you could say,
I'm gonna think on my last one.
This is what I'm saying. It's like I have 2 sections because like part of me wants to say like Will Ferrell, Zach Galifianakis, like
It's a good one.
those are like new school. But like if I'm saying like what birthed me, it's like Jim Carrey, Adam Sandler, Chris Farley.
I think you have to say your formative comics because
Okay,
these are
well.
all names of comedic actors that sort of formed him, right?
Yeah.
Right.
exactly.
So I would say Jim
Blake's getting
Carrey,
it.
Adam Sandler.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, you can't copy my list, dude.
Dude, we're the same.
It's fine. You guys
We're
are
the same
overlap.
school.
Okay.
Well,
okay.
here's where I zag.
Okay.
Sinbad.
Okay. I like it. Good call.
Great call.
Sinbad. Okay. And Leslie Nielsen.
Nice. Solid. I
That's
like
a
it.
great
Thank
one.
you.
That's very, very good.
Thank you.
So you're
feel
leaving
like-
off Mike Myers then.
Because I hated doing that. I hated doing that.
Oh, I got
I
mine.
hated it. Yeah.
I think I got my last one, who's
What?
kind of a sleeper,
What?
but like Amy Sedaris is just super funny to me.
Okay.
Like Strangers with Candy
Yeah.
is an
Very
all-timer.
good. Well, I mean, in that case,
It's an all-timer.
In that Last Action Hero audiobook that I had read or
Yeah.
listened to, they had said that the movies that they have turned down, and I think it was Arnold turned down How I Married an Axe Murderer.
Good.
whoa, that would be a much different.
A
movie.
much
Yeah.
different movie, right? I love learning shit like that.
Whoa, man.
Yeah, whenever they do those alternate, like who they were going to cast, like how there's the whole Chris Farley Shrek. I heard another one the other day that like I was like, holy shit, that would have been
Mhm.
so crazy.
Dude, when I was on Kreischer's podcast last time, he was like, so what roles have you turned down that ended up just being like such a hit. And I'm like,
shut up, bitch.
Literally never. Like I'm not. I don't get offers like, dude. If it's good enough, I'm gonna do it, dude. I'm not getting the A+ offers. They're not offering me.
You're like
Shrek.
Right.
You know, I'm gonna be Shrek. You know what I mean?
If anything, you were gonna be the bull, and then John Cena swooped you.
Yeah. If anything, I get fired off the project for someone else.
God,
Yeah. Damn it.
I mean, is Cena on my list?
Cena. Yeah, I go.
Oh, dude, I'll quit the podcast. I'll quit the podcast, dude.
So we're doing new school. I go.
He's kind of crushing.
Will Ferrell, Zach Galifianakis, John
Don't.
Cena.
No, you don't, dude.
Tim Heidecker, and
Yeah,
my
and you're
favorite
ran
one.
out because it's mine. My new school would be
you, Adam.
Thank you,
Adam
thank you.
Devine.
Thank you. My new school would be
Give
Blake
me a hell
Anderson,
yeah.
Anders Holm,
Damn.
Isaac.
McBride, Farrell.
Oh, McBride's so good.
McBride's on
so
the-
good.
McBride's,
Well,
yeah.
you did yours, so I'm doing mine.
Oh, but that's a great call. Can I kick you off? Can I?
This is new school.
Stiller.
Still
Oh.
great. There's so many good ones.
I'm taking Amy Sedaris. Love you. Stiller's
She's
on
great.
there for sure because he's just the quadruple threat.
Amy Poehler, Jack
Yeah.
Black.
Sterile or Jack Black. There's a lot of guys that you know.
There's so much good.
Yeah.
That was one thing we didn't even talk about. Like did we talk about the SNL 50th? It was just like there were so many comedians, and I'm just like, God, these guys all fuck.
I thought it was super duper duper funny.
Yeah, I haven't watched SNL in months, years, and haven't watched it in months, years, and I I really loved it. They fucking crushed it, dude.
It was
So
unreal.
I would love to give flowers. I think this is safe to give flowers to the SNL 50. The
let's pull a
SNL
plug.
50.
I
And
don't
you know what?
know.
There was one part that
There goes
disappointed
Lauren.
me that kind of broke my heart because I
Here we
was
go.
like, as soon as it came on, I was like, oh shit, here we go. And it was funny, but not so funny. And I don't think anybody got it outside of SNL because people just don't know this much inside baseball. And it was the deep thoughts with Jack Handy,
They
which are
did-
always legendary. Always
Yeah.
amazing.
And you didn't like this one?
The joke was like, you know, some people think we
Yeah, I don't really remember.
did SNL because we loved it and we had so much fun and we respected Lauren and loved Lauren, but really we did it for the money, which is a joke about how little they pay on SNL.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Right,
And
right,
then
right.
most people know.
But I don't think people know.
Yeah.
And also like, yes, they're living in like New York, which is super expensive and making like 120 grand, but 120 grand is somebody in Mobile, Alabama's, they're fucking killing it.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
They're at Dauphine right now having a drink.
Mm.
You
That's
lose.
where I was- when
Yeah, I
was
don't
there.
know what Dauphine is.
But I was super, yeah,
Yeah. Oh, nice.
it's like the one restaurant with a view. But I was
Okay.
kind of like, fuck, nobody knows the fuck, nobody gets paid on this show, dude. Come on, man. No.
Yeah.
But hey, to each their own.
little deep cut.
He's a legend. Jack Handy,
Al-
the original
also-
tweeter, essentially.
Yeah, he was kind of getting some tweets off. I also randomly, now that we're talking SNL, Bill Murray did Hot Ones, and that was pretty entertaining. He didn't even flinch.
I like that. Zero phased. Did not,
Didn't flinch at all.
So he did
just ate wings.
on the 50th, like as part of the.
No.
Just this week, he's pushing a movie. He's
Oh,
pushing
okay.
a movie with
Pete Davidson.
Pete Davidson.
Oh, really?
And he's
Oh,
on the
cool.
press. He's pressing the flesh out there.
And he did Hot Ones.
And he did. I think a lot of older people do it and have no problem because their mouths are just done.
Yeah, their mouths have. Dude,
There's catcher's mitts.
I don't know
Yeah.
because my dad has smoked so many cigarettes.
That shit's important.
It's just leather on the inside and outside.
Yeah.
I mean, if you put a wisp of Tabasco sauce and near
Mhm.
any of his food, he's like, oh,
It's,
yeah. Oh, oh,
Mm.
oh, oh. It's dude, it's
he turns
comical.
into a cartoon wolf.
Dude, it's fucking. He's like,
Yeah.
it's wild, and I think it's just his Midwesternness.
Mhm.
But Bill has gotten out of the Midwest. My dad hasn't.
Right.
It's only
Yeah.
to visit me is when
Right.
he's left the Midwest.
Yeah.
What's up
So
with that?
so he doesn't have the palate for it.
Oh,
I mean, it's fucking wild. But Bill has seen something. He's out and about.
yeah, but no matter what, those wings are spicy AF, dude. He does
dude.
not. He like doesn't even like. I think maybe towards the very end, his eyes start to water slightly.
Yeah.
Well, I handled mine when I was when I did that. I was able to.
You
throw 'em
did
back.
great. You were very
Yeah.
funny, but I do think you were like getting a little bit of like a runny nose.
Well, I was sweating and
Boogers,
yeah,
He's-
boogers,
he-
and I was crying and pissing, and I pissed myself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And I shit my pants
You
and I shit
shit
blood.
blood,
Yeah, I
yeah.
shit
Yeah.
blood. But I handled myself.
I remember that.
Yeah, but you handled it.
I handled it.
They
I
thought
did
it was
handle
hot sauce, and you were like, "No, that's blood coming out of my butthole."
Yeah, that
I just-
there you have a
uh,
last dab in your pants.
Yeah.
Whoopsies. Sorry, Goofy.
Murray on the tats.
Goofy.
That's a great.
Any takebacks?
That's
Sorry,
a
go
great
ahead.
tattoo idea. No, it's just a good
Yeah.
head. Because I mean, I imagine, and maybe I'm wrong. He's in his dressing room. He's getting into his wardrobe. He fucking looks in the mirror at his arm and is like, "Just go do what these guys did."
Mm-hmm.
And then
It's a good-
he covers it.
And then plays that serial killer in that miniseries that he did where he fucking crushed it.
I just fingered her butthole.
Yeah.
And,
He's a really good actor.
I guess I kind of like buttholes, and so I fingered hers.
He's
Yeah,
a
he was good at that.
He was
He's
really
a great
good.
actor and he's
What-
very funny. He's a very talented man.
What was that called? What was that called?
Blackbird.
Yeah, I would love to try to find something. Blackbird. I'd love to try to find something to do him.
I tried to get Blackbird tattooed.
Yours is all just like serial killer movies. You're like,
Yeah, so I got Dahmer. I got
Mine is Dahmer.
I do like the idea of what's the list for? Heroes, right?
What?
Dahmer,
It's just Dahmer.
Gacy.
It's that guy from
Bundy.
Norway that
Yeah,
looks
yeah.
identical to that locks the women in the basement.
Dahmer again. Just because, of course.
The Unabomber. It just says Unabomber.
Yeah, Timothy McVeigh.
The chick Charlize Theron played in Monster, just to fucking shake things up.
Legend.
Mm.
He's such a legend.
Oklahoma got a Unabomber one when I was in Oklahoma.
It just says Claiborne or whatever the
yeah,
Columbine kid was.
The trench coat mafia.
Okay, this is getting dark. This is dark humor.
Any takebacks? Any apologies?
Mostly that
time.
last bit. Double downs.
huh.
What did I say I was going to take back later? But I already took it back. So
yeah,
probably
you
something
took it
about
yeah.
me.
Yeah, if I had to guess, it was about Blake.
yeah.
Uh,
Mean,
sorry.
Cool.
But I stand by everything I say about Blake. I would like to
You
double
spread
down.
a lot. You
I'd
guys are
like to.
spreading a lot of lies.
I'd like to double
Mhm.
down on whatever I say about Blake in this episode.
You know what? I would like to. Did we talk about the fast food this episode?
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
The fast food.
The fast
Yeah.
food.
You know what? I'm
We
going to
did.
take back that I said Burger King was the worst because I haven't had it in a long enough time, and I would like to give it another shot before I really bury it.
But you can't take it back without replacing it.
Yeah, can take it back. It's
you know,
Long
and
John
this may-
Silver's.
You
Is Long
can't-
John Silver's
I don't think so.
on the list? It's not fast enough.
Oh,
It's
it's
not
pretty
fast.
damn fast.
It's pretty fast.
It's pretty damn fast.
Well, I don't know about you. I think it's pretty damn fast.
But is there a drive-through? If there's a drive-through, it counts.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
I think
Okay,
so.
then
think
yeah,
so.
then fuck Long John Silver's.
But they
dude.
have
That's-
then this goes back to my point. There's items on the list. Their hush puppies are very good.
So Blake,
Okay.
you can't take Burger King off the list without replacing it. Because I don't like. Now it's a cop out. It's almost a cop out.
Blake, just stand for something once. Just stand for something.
I hate to say this, but I've had a bad experience with White Castle before.
Oh yeah, White Castle's awful. It's awful. It's awful.
Well, you could say that. White Castle fucking sucks, dude. You're right.
Okay, because you know what's better is Crystal.
Why do you feel bad about saying that? Yeah, fucking.
Because I know I don't want to I know a lot of it's like a Chicago thing. I don't want to shit on it, but
It's not necessarily a Chicago thing. There's one in Chicago.
There's a whole movie franchise about it.
That's true.
It's like maybe I had it in like a gas station and it was very bad.
Yeah, it's awful.
Very.
The meat is like liquid.
Yeah, it's really
I don't
bad.
even think I said my worst. Did I?
I don't know. Hit us with it.
And by the way, Arby's rocks. Speaking of liquid.
Speaking of liquid
Arby's?
meat. Arby's. Yeah.
Arby's rocks.
Yeah, Arby's. You can get a great meal at Arby's too.
Get her
Curly
done.
fries, get them.
I can't remember. Do they have the meats?
Absolutely. I ate the bone.
I ate the bones. The worst. Ugh.
That was my take back, so I did mine.
I mean, Burger King's up there, man.
I think you said Del Taco, didn't you?
Me?
Yeah.
And yes. And then I was like,
I don't know if Del Taco's the absolute worst, but it sucks.
it was just ranked the best according to USA Today.
Yeah, why don't you go eat it right now, you fuckface? What? Guys,
Fuck you,
what?
asshole.
Stop. Take backs. I got to take back. I take that back. I'm so
Okay.
sorry.
Jesus. The fuck?
Everything
I'm
is
just saying what I saw.
Well, why don't you say something else?
Everybody sucks.
All right.
That's
Well,
all I got.
that's good enough for
All
me.
right.
I'm leaking.
All right.
That was
Well,
another
that
episode.
was another episode of Brought to You by Load Boost.
This is
Gotcha, bitch.
important.
Oh, skibbity toilet.